they have banks, they have hospitals, they have universities, they have whatever you want. They have them. A friend of mine made me see something that was really, I could not imagine. That there was, that the South Asian countries, they adore cricket, and that's one of the heritage I think they took from Britain more vehemently. And there was a very important championship of cricket, and and the prime minister was there, and she was inaugurating, and just below her there was the big flag of the main financial supporter of the event, which was the Jamaat al-Islam Bank. Well, so when you go to this point, well, you can imagine where things are going. And of course, I think you touched the issue, because money is the issue. And oil behind the money is the reason why these kind of things are happening. I am absolutely convinced. And if you want really my sincere opinion, I would say if we want to understand how some organizations, some people, apparently they know nothing else to do but to say, well, there's civil rights of these poor gentlemen, they are being miserably turned down. We just saw them in the pictures 42 years ago, but no, they are really, we have really to take care of them. Of course, the 3 million slaughtered people, it's not really very important. I think we cannot understand this without trying to understand this financial circuit that is behind. This is my conviction, of course. And I think this is what we have to tackle most seriously, because this is absolutely unacceptable that we, especially in our Western societies, that we accept money to corrupt things to such a point. Je ne voudrais pas du tout finir le débat. On a encore quelques minutes. Bien sûr que M. Rock, il fera les appréciations finales qu'il souhaitera faire. Avant de moi-même dire quelques mots, je voudrais savoir s'il y a quelqu'un qui veut soulever une autre question. Bon, en cas contraire, je dois vous dire que je suis absolument ravi de me rencontrer ici. Je voudrais vous remercier à tous votre présence. Tout en particulier, je voudrais dire... Ah, pardon. Le conseiller de l'ambassade du Bangladesh va nous parler.
Thank you very much, Excellency. Yes, I think I should at least say a few words, because this is the occasion to do justice and to the organizers as a charge of the affairs of Bangladesh in absence of my ambassador, who is now in business. I mean, he's on official duties in Bangladesh, and to pay actually our tribute from the embassy and from my government, from the people of Bangladesh, to the South Asia Democratic Forum for organizing this it's a very important occasion. Yeah, I remember when this program just commenced, the melodious songs. I had just listened the first time, but when I was just a little boy, I can from my memory I can remember George Harrison's concert. Even the book or the author you mentioned, the Anthony Mascarenhas, I did read part of it when I was just a school student, Legacy of Blood. And just these things just peeped in my mind. One very event when I was just a schoolboy. One day I was invited. Maybe you we give me two more time, 2 more minutes. No, no, it's okay. Just a school student in a very Ramadan day. We were fasting, and we found it very charming even just to practice Islam from the religion from the very boyhood. So one day the student wing of Jamaat Islam, they invited me, and I went there to attend the iftar party, and just without knowing anything. That when I came back to my residence, mother was asking me where I was that time, this time of iftar. I told, okay, yeah, I just attended the iftar party of the Shibir, that for student wing of Jamaat Islam. Oh, you did? Mother said, okay, you do not take your dinner with us tonight. Why? Oh, you are a freedom fighter, I responded her. Well, that was just a invitation from a friend. No, mother said. Well, that night I could not eat anything. But this is this is just not to say that my mother was a freedom fighter, and she is, but and that does not make me any special, because everybody in my country, every mother, every father who are not the collaborator and who are not the auxiliary force of the brutal military junta that time, they are the freedom fighters. And this is not the matter, how many people they killed, whether the Muslims, Hindus, and 3 million, even did they have right to kill, liquid some, just even 30 people? No, they didn't. And so and I will, and from my government, as a government official and representing Bangladesh here, would would like to have the support of the South Asia Cooperation and their influence on their government, never to support to any appeal to stop prosecute the criminals. Rather, you will support our government, and if I'm not sure whether they could complete the process, but whoever the government will, what party will come in power, obviously they will continue until the very criminals of genocide they are hanged. And again, I pay my tribute, homage, to your organization, and constant support to us through your government or any other channel. Thank you very much.
Very, very, very touched by your words. I think that this is really an example that says everything. I actually never heard the story like the one you just told us. And thank you so much for your very kind words. Thank you so much for being here, for accompanying us. From our side, you might be absolutely certain SADF will stand whatever will happen, always with justice for all the people in South Asia. And there is no bigger crime than this one of the genocide that took place in Bangladesh, and we will do what we will be able to give our contribution and to support and to highlight this issue. I think the issue is certainly not over. We will continue, we will press as much as we can, and this is our duty, and we are very thankful that you are here and we can count with your support. I will give the floor for the closing remarks to Mr. Hawk. But from my side, I would like to say that I'm very happy for what I've seen here, for your engagement, for to see that you share with me the feeling that this can never be forgotten. And allow me to say as well that this, in my mind, applies everywhere. And I am very, very much aware, and I followed very much the genocide of, it was just quoted by my dear friend Bedzad of 1988 in Iran. And this is something that is outrageous, and I absolutely support him and think it can never, never, never be forgotten what happened in 1988, 1989. I absolutely share your point of view. We will be very happy in receiving you in different occasions. We are actually, right next week, we are having a different initiative here in Paris as well. When we will have our Board of Advisors meeting. Afterwards, we will have a round table. It's going to be a more modest issue, but it is going to be a round table on the issue of education in South Asia, education for tolerance in South Asia, and what can Europe experience be important in this subject. All of you, if you wish, you are invited. It's going to take place in an hotel in Paris. You can contact any of our members of our team that are around here to give your coordinates, and you will receive an invitation to be there. We will certainly not finish there. We will promote other initiatives. We are thinking very much on this issue, the global issue of women, and of course, within the genocide, the specific chapter of the crimes against women that were perpetrated in Bangladesh. I'm not sure of what we will be able to do here, but for us, France is a very, very important country. Peut-être de le dire en français, c'est peut-être plus utile. Nous sommes très, très engagés sur la France. Nous croyons que la France est un pays charnière de l'Union européenne et on veut au maximum avoir développé notre présence ici et nous sommes vraiment ravis de l'accueil de Madame Lindemann et de la présence du Quai d'Orsay entre nous. Et nous sommes tout à fait à votre disposition pour toutes les initiatives qui se rapportent au dialogue politique entre l'Asie du Sud et l'Europe. C'est ça, un grand merci et j'espère à bientôt.
Thank you, Paolo. I think we started with the song by John Baez, The Story of Bangladesh, and we all shared the story of Bangladesh, focusing on the memory, but also on the issue of justice and also what is needed to be done today for a better tomorrow for all of us. I am really grateful to South Asia Democratic Forum for the moment I started corresponding with them, the understanding they have shown for the cause, the whole team, how they have worked to organize this meeting, and the work they're doing to promote tolerance, to promote human rights, and which is a very burning issue for the countries of South Asia, but which is deeply rooted with what happened in the past, and we will never forget the past, and also we will never allow the perpetrators to go unpunished. And I think that's a very important lesson of history, especially for the crimes of genocide and crimes against humanity and war crimes. And we have many unresolved issues in the world, and I think together when we address the issues of the past and learn from the past experience, we all can gain strength to construct a better future. And I will go back to Bangladesh with a new strength and hope that, as I have also tried to explain in my submission, that even during the long period of silence or the period of darkness for international justice, there are initiatives, there are community, there are people who has denied this imposition of silence or imposition of impunity. And I think that coalition, that understanding, that bridge between like-minded people is very important. And today we have built new contact, not only with SADF, but also with the graceful presence of Madam Mary Noel Lienman. What she said is very inspiring, and the commitment that she carries also inspires us. And also the discussion and the questions that you have raised has broadened our understanding of the problem, and we all can feel that it is not only the past we are addressing, it is a very important question of our present, of the world that we are witnessing in 21st century. With the end of Cold War, there was a hope that we are all moving to a better world, but our hopes were shattered by the elements of hatred, intolerance, and also our failure to live in peace with different identity, with multicultural reality, multi-religious reality. And I think every society has to learn this lesson, and also we have to learn from the society which have addressed the issue more strongly and vigorously. So the genocide of Bangladesh 1971, I think in this meeting we all get the feeling that it is no longer a forgotten genocide. It is a genocide that now Bangladesh is addressing with its own national tribunal, but it's a trial for international crimes, for crimes against humanity, and humanity is also coming forward with its extended hand. I think that is a great inspiring thing for us. That what made Bangladesh possible in 1971, against very serious odds, against all the difficulties, Bangladesh emerged as an independent nation, upholding the philosophy of tolerance, of democracy, secularism, national identity, and a just society. I think that dream has meaning for all of us, and let's make the dream a reality for all of the humanity. And I think this meeting, I am really very proud to be part of this process. And when I will go back to my country, I think I have a lot to share with my countrymen, and also the victims' family, the thousands of victims who are eagerly waiting for this justice process. They will get a new strength, and I think together Bangladesh will make it possible through this tribunal to uphold truth and justice, and also all of us together will bring back the Bangladesh genocide back into the map of the genocides of the 20th century, because we have a lot to learn from that, and we all have to say unitedly no to genocide anytime, anywhere. Thank you all for being part of the process.
Was very good. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. Very good. That's fantastic.